3, 2, 1. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Berserker Hockey podcast of tonight's game between the Minnesota Wild and the Chicago Blackhawks, live in Chicago. Minnesota come into the game at 28-17-4, and Chicago comes in at 15-28-5. And this coming from the Minnesota Wild last night, losing 5-4 to Calgary. So, Minnesota Wild come in to the Chicago Blackhawks' barn tonight. Hopefully come in and start, kicking some tail here in their barn. Because I don't know what last night was, but last night started off just totally one-sided with Calgary. And then all of a sudden, kind of closer to the end of the third period, the Wild started lighting a fire under their ass, and they got about 4. They got 4 goals. They came up 5-4. They lost last night. So I hope they bring the excitement, and they bring it tonight here in Chicago and go into their barn and pretty much just, go in there with the attitude of kicking some serious ass. That's what they need to do. And I think that's what we're going to have to. They're going to have to dominate the Blackhawks tonight, and they're going to have to just keep on rolling and keep on kicking tail all the way down. I mean, everybody's back. There's no hiccups. There's no problems. There's just everything just needs to take off and start going, in the Wild zone. So they'll be dropping the puck here shortly. We'll be getting everything excited for tonight's game. Finishing up this wonderful weekend of hockey here in Minnesota we finished up everything last night with Hockey Day in Minnesota last night, down in Shakopee. They had a really good success with everything going down at Shakopee last night and everything that went on for Hockey Day in Minnesota. But the Wild ended up losing last night, so yeah, it was one of those things that, hey, but at least the Wild didn't get completely shut out like they did against Utah. I mean, the Wild ended up, coming back, lit a fire under their ass, and pretty much got 5-4. So, yay. Oh, yeah, and I'd also like to congratulate the Minnesota Frost on winning 5-2 today. Really good game. You could actually look on here for on the Berserker Hockey podcast, doing the Minnesota Frost and the Boston Fleet game. It was on earlier. I did it before. So welcome to the state of hockey, and it's time for the Minnesota Wild to drop the puck. Let's go, boys. Let's set the tone. We got Gustafsson in goal tonight. Let's see if he finally starts to get out of his funk that he's in and see what he can do. Welcome to the state of hockey, Minnesota. From the United Center here in Chicago, 28-17-4 is the Wild record. 15, 28-5 is the Blackhawks record. Welcome to the podcast tonight, Darren. How you doing, man? Let's hope the Minnesota Wild can light a fire under their ass, and let's hope they can come out swinging tonight after that loss with the 5-4 loss Saturday from the Calgary Flames. Hoping that the Wild come out starting really, really hardcore. Mark Weber, welcome to the podcast tonight. I see that you're already on. You're probably just going to watch for a little bit, and then you're probably going to get off. Well, we're actually going purple tonight in Chicago for Hockey Fights Cancer. So they're going to be, getting the cancer jerseys out for the breast cancer awareness. Usually in October, that's when they do it. But here in hockey, since it's around this time, they do it in January. So ending up in January, we're gonna get going. And John Hines said that he was really pissed off about the 4 consecutive home losses that they've had. They haven't been winning games at home, so what they need to do is they need to set the tone. Yo, Adam, what's going on, man? Welcome to the Berserker podcast, for the hockey podcast for the Minnesota Wild Chicago Blackhawks game, coming live from the United Center in Chicago. I think the Wild tonight are just going to start by lighting a fire under their ass. They need to seriously get this thing started. They need to get it going, and they need to figure out what they got to do. Because last night, it was all Calgary until the third period. And, the Minnesota Wild in the last 7 games, they're 6-1-0 in the previous games. And then they're 2-6-0 in the last 8 games. So they need to start figuring out what they got to do. Zuccarello needs to start coming up big, making some big plays. Mark Rossi and Merrill, Kaprizov, everybody needs to jump in tonight. Also in the lineup tonight, they added Shore, which they didn't have. They didn't have Shore, for a couple of nights. They've had him every once in a while. Devin Shore needs to step up. But hey, even strength points, mostly by 23-year younger people. Matt Boldy and Marco Rossi are 33 and 30 in even strength points. So, they're young stars. They're coming up and they're doing what they got to do. So, getting ready to drop the puck here in about a couple more minutes. Minnesota Wild are just, I think they got to start figuring out what they're going to do tonight. I think a couple of members that have been out, they've had a lot of players out, but then they've had a lot of people stepping up. Marc-Andre Fleury had a hell of a game last night. Are you accepting guest speakers? The only thing is I could bring you on, but I don't know how it'll affect the live. I don't know how it will, if it'll mess it up or not. I have no idea, but I'm also live on YouTube as well. So hold on, let me see what I can do. Okay. Oh, well, it said declined. I don't know why I didn't add you. Well, that's how you're supposed to be in there. Can't right now. Okay. Well, then why'd you ask? Why ask if you can join if you can't? Okay, fine. Next time. Yeah, probably. It'll let me add people to the podcast. It will help me get more people, but I also have people who can watch on live too on YouTube. It's on my YouTube channel for Jackson's Claws at YouTube, on my YouTube channel. I should have posted the live up on but if you go to my YouTube channel, Jackson's Claws, you can actually catch it on YouTube as well and watch it over there. This Facebook doesn't really let me save the stuff. They let me keep it on my live, but it doesn't really, I don't know what you can really do with it. But you can just go live and you can add people onto the podcast if you really want to. Oh. Yeah, I don't know when the next time I'm going to do it because, this just happened to have. So now at work, they have me getting off on Fridays. And Westy, what up? Westy. I don't even know if Westgard's even in here. I don't see him. But whatever. West guy. Outside corner. I remember that guy who used to live in my grandma's apartment. He was our baseball coach. He was a real weird guy. Anyway, man, can we drop the puck already? Like 10 minutes into the damn thing, and I want to start getting into the game because I'm excited. Because I think the Wild are going to do some. I think they're going to do some big things tonight. Oh, I'm really excited about tonight's game. I mean, with the win for the Minnesota Frost tonight, that was a great game, 5-2. All right, United Center, Chicago Blackhawks versus the Wild. Getting ready to drop the puck here. Flip Gustafson. His career versus the Blackhawks is 4-0-1 with 1.79 goals against, a 9.35 save percentage. The goalie for the I don't know who's in goal for the Blackhawks tonight. They haven't showed that yet. Oh, Gustafson needs to get a fire though. I mean he needs to get a fire. The Wild have been winning more games away. The Wild have been winning more games on the road than they have been winning games at home, and I don't understand that. They've been they've been winning so much away from the XL Energy Center, and I don't know why. The XL Energy Center is a great place to play hockey, and they have a great fan base, a great following of their fans. It's just that everybody just keeps on seeming to let them down. Beating up the Blackhawks. Let's get it started. Get it started. Let's get it started. Oh God, 13 minutes into the thing. Flip Gustafson is in net for Chicago. Yeah, Flip Gustafson is in net for the Wild. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I know that. I know Flip Gustafson is in the net for the Wild. That's what I said. I don't know who's in the goal for Chicago. That's what I just said. Yeah, I said Flip Gustafson is in goal for the Wild, and I gave his stats, and then I said I don't know who's in goal for Chicago tonight, but I'm going to find out because they haven't showed it yet. But I'm not really worried about who's in goal for Chicago. And my podcast mostly kicks on for the Wild. Mostly that's what I follow because that's who I'm more important of winning the game tonight is Chicago is the Wild. But Chicago's got a pretty damn good group of players. But I think they used to have like Kane or somebody, and then they lost him or something, and they have McDavid or something, or I don't know. I don't really know who they have. I don't care. No. What? But at least someone's commenting. Thank you for commenting, Adam. I mean, you're posting, a lot of love. I really do appreciate that. Oh, Avid Stro. Okay, Avid. Oh, Avid's in goal for the Blackhawks. Our Arvid Stro. Our Arvid Sodaram. I don't even know how to say his damn name. But thank you, Adam. Adam Workin, everybody. Been saving my ass all my life. He's one of my best friends, guys. Adam Workin's been one of my best friends for a hellacious lot of time. I hope someday that I'll be able to, do these hockey games and do everything here at my house. And, you know, I'm actually thinking about putting a curtain up behind me for the Minnesota Wild games. I'm actually going to get a big, huge curtain to put between my bedroom and stuff. Burn it down, Wild. Nice, good job, Mark Weber on the side thing. He wants to burn the barn down. That's what he's gonna do. Oh boy, let's get it going here, guys. Set the tone, boys. Time for the Minnesota Wild to take on the Chicago Blackhawks. I'm getting more excited. I'm getting more excited than Taylor Swift on the Kansas City Chiefs game. Oh God. Yeah, speaking of which, the Chiefs are playing over on the other channels, but I don't really give a damn about football because I kind of hate football. If there's a real sport to be played, how about rugby? I'd rather watch rugby than watch football. Well, let's hope Philip Gustafson tonight. No, in the goal for the Chicago Blackhawks is Peter Marzik. Yeah, Pierre Marzik, number 34. He's played 28 games. He's got a 9.16-2, 3 goals against, and he is in goal tonight for the Blackhawks. So it's Marzik. Really nice pads. I like his Vaughn equipment. Kirill Kaprizov first line out for the Wild. It's Kirill Kaprizov, Faber, Middleton, Zuccarello, and Eric Zanek. I know the Wild guys a lot better than I know the Wild characters a hell of a lot better, or the Wild players a hell of a lot better than I know the PWHL women. So I'll be able to really follow a lot more hockey. And here we go. Dickerson in going up for the face-off against Eric Zanek. Here now. Let's play hockey, Minnesota. All right, Chicago starting off with the puck in center, brings it up. Faber goes back for the Wild on the defense, clicks it up to Zuccarello, all the way down to the Chicago zone. Chicago's got it in the back of their zone, brings it up to center. Eric Zanek on the middle. Oh, Kirill Kaprizov's got the puck already, bringing it into Chicago's zone. Passes in the middle. Shot on goal for the Wild already. Kirill Kaprizov had a shot on goal already. Now Faber's got it back behind Gustafson, over to Middleton. Middleton up to Eric Zanek, over to Zuccarello. Zuccarello holding on to the puck here at the Chicago zone. Down low to Eric Zanek. Eric Zanek got a shot. Zuccarello shot goes wide. Eric Zanek had another shot on goal. So far, the Wild has been putting shots on goal like crazy. 3-on-2. Miro and 46. I think that's Chisholm. Yeah, no, it's not Chisholm. Wild, and puck goes. Oh, puck's still in play. Goes all the way around, comes to center. Bogosian with it. Bogosian clears it into the Chicago zone. Wild on the attack. Boldy given over to Rossi. Bogosian. And who's 44? Oh, Dermott. Yeah, Dermott's playing tonight. He's playing tonight for one of the people that are hurt. Gaudreau back to a nice big check by Gaudreau. Minnesota Wild have it. Faber's got it. Passes up, clears it in the zone. It looks like we are going to get nothing because I thought he had his hand up for a penalty, but he didn't. Jake Middleton back behind the goal, kicks it up to Faber. Faber's got it in the Wild zone, bringing it up to center. Going wide for Laukow or Luco. That's that number 94. He is Jacob Luco. And Luco's been playing really well. Went up on a play. Falongo was sitting there in front of the Konstantinov. Konstantinov is out there tonight for the Wild too. He's on the line. Yeah, Merritt Konstantinov. Falongo's gonna go sit in the go sit down on the bench for a little bit. He got in and he was just attacked in the front of the net there. Looks like 22. Yeah, Konstantinov is going to take the face-off, kicked him out. Now Shore's going to take it. Minnesota Wild shot on goal. Big save by the goalie for the Chicago Blackhawks. That one had a 95-mile-an-hour fastball on it. Merrill slapped that one from the blue line, and it was a big save by the Blackhawk goalie. Wild on the face-off. Konstantinov won it, but the Wild keep it in the Blackhawk zone. Puck in the blue line. Shore puts it back in to the Blackhawks zone. Shore playing on the attack. Blackhawks have it back in their zone. Blackhawks bring it up to center. Into the Wild zone against the boards. Wild clear it and send it back down. And Hartman is back there. No offsides. Shore kicks it out over to Spurgeon. Spurgeon with a shot on goal. Wide of the net. Shore keeps it in. Minnesota kicks it back into Chicago's zone as they change up and send the lines. Kaprizov on the line. First line tonight. Zuccarello, Middleton, Faber, and Eric Zanek. And it looks like we are going to get a offside call. Some of the players' names I can't really figure out their names, but I get their names after I get it. I try to get their name. Eric Zanek took the face-off. Hartman almost got it. Middleton and Faber are back on defense. Faber gets it behind the Wild goal. Middleton clears it out. Big check by Chicago. Shot goes wide of Gustafson's glove. Chicago is on the play. Down low in Wild territory. Brings it up to center. Passes it over to the right side of Gustafson. Backhand. Big stop on defense for the Wild. Chicago still retains the puck in the Wild zone. Kaprizov brings it up ice. Zuccarello over to Eric Zanek. Eric Zanek holding on. Zuccarello's got it to Kaprizov. Kaprizov over to big shot on goal by Dermott. Dermott almost got a nice shot, but it was a big save by the goalie. Wild keep it in, and it's almost another big shot and save by the goalie for the Blackhawks. Wild on the attack, keeping the puck in the Chicago zone. Chicago brings it up to center. Tries to dump it off. Bogosian with the stop, and the puck goes into the zone as an icing. Got an icing call. It'll go down to the Chicago zone for a faceoff. Minnesota Wild has 6 shots on goal right now to Chicago's 0. Zuccarello just put a nice big shot on goal, and then Zanek tried to put a bouncing puck in, but it didn't go anywhere. Minnesota loses the faceoff. The puck goes all the way down and out of play. Face off in the Chicago zone. Rossi's getting lined up. His face-off probability is 50%. Chicago or Wild won the face-off. Big slap shot. Whew. Boldy took that one It went into a Chicago player, hit him in the face. Chicago on the attack. Oh, and they fan it, and the puck goes all the way back into Chicago's zone. Chicago had a scoring chance, but they kind of fanned on it. Flongo kicks it, Gustafson flips it over to Spurgeon, and Spurgeon lost the puck. Went back over. Middleton trying to get back over there, but the guy keeps on holding on to his stick. Boldy has a chance. Chicago still keeps it in, but the Wild retain it and bring it up to center on a 4-on-2. Goal! Jared Spurgeon! Nice goal for the Wild. Way to start it off. Jared Spurgeon gets a goal, and give it up for the captain to score first and light the lamp. That was a 4-on-2 Wild run from center. Jared Spurgeon just glove side or stick side. Jared Spurgeon. Nice goal for Minnesota. 14-10. Jared Spurgeon's 5th goal of the season. Scoring first, the Minnesota Wild are 19-8-2. Puck goes back in the Wild zone. Faber clicks it up. Puck goes to the blue line. Over to center. Middleton clears it down. Fallon goes down there. So there's not going to be an offside penalty or offside call. Wild have the puck up on the zone. Fallon got it behind the goal. Goes around. Plays up to Faber. Faber kicks it back into Fallon. Fallon kicks it down. And it goes up and out of play. Speak softly and carry a big stick. Pretty much. Well, Jared Spurgeon just got back into the lineup and he scored a goal. 13:34 left in the first. And Jared Spurgeon comes out and makes it 1-0. These are my bowling shoes. Yeah. All right. After the Jared Spurgeon goal, Minnesota leads 1-0 with 13:34 left in the first period. Oh. All right, we're back in the game here. Chicago's got the puck in their zone, bringing it up to center. Fallon stopped the puck at center, brings it back out. Chicago's got it in their zone, trying to bring it up to center. They get it across. Gustafson with a save, kicks it out around to Dumont. The Wild send it all the way down. Lenko's down there to get the puck on offense. Gaudreau's down there as well in the Chicago zone, trying to clear the puck out of the corner. The Wild clear the puck out. Bogosian sent it back over to Gaudreau. Gaudreau sends it around. Chicago trying to get it up. Foligno keeps it in the zone. The puck's still in the Chicago zone. Wild still have it. Gaudreau with a shot. He scores. Gaudreau scored. Oh my God! Woo! Gaudreau fired that one from the side, and it went in the glove, and then the goalie threw it in the net. Holy cow! What a goal for the Wild! Gaudreau and Foligno on the assists. Wow! Gaudreau had the puck in the corner. Foligno kept it in. Foligno turns around, shoots it all the way around back. Gaudreau got the shot, and he took the shot. It went in the glove, and it actually bounced off the back of the goalie. That's Gaudreau's 9th goal of the season, and that makes it 2-0 Minnesota Wild here in the first. Chicago got the puck, cleared it over down in the Wild zone. Middleton's got it. Goes behind Gustafsson. Tried to clear it. Hartman come up in the center, but the Chicago got the puck. Chicago goes in on a breakaway. Faber lost his stick. Oh, and Middleton hit the wall pretty hard. Middleton gets back up, and he starts taking care of it on defense. Hartman basically on the breakaway, Wild on it, but Chicago's got it back in their zone. Chicago regrouping, trying to think about what they're going to do here because they haven't been able to come up with anything tonight. It's been all Wild so far. Kaprizov sends it down. It goes wide. Oh, wow. Up top, Zuccarello passed it to Kaprizov, but no shot. Merrill has the puck over to Spurgeon. Spurgeon back to Merrill. Chicago's got it at center. Brings it down. Chicago got it with a shot. Save blocked by one of the Wild players. Looked like Merrill blocked that one. Merrill in front of Chicago was in front of Gustafsson. Gustafsson made another big save. Wild have the puck, bringing it up the center. Eriksson Ek on the run. Kaprizov has the puck in the corner. Big slap shot. 91-mile-an-hour shot from Bogosian. Went wide of the net. Kaprizov just sneaking around, being the sniper that he is. Puck went up the center. Bogosian back on defense. Chicago has a chance, but Bogosian puts a stick in front of it and makes a big save. Chicago got it in the corner. Wild on the attack. Clears the zone. And Chicago's got it, but then they send it to center ice. And Chicago goes back to their zone. Back up to center. Chicago flips it down. Stays in the Wild zone. Rossi cleared it. Gave it up to Boldy. Oh! Hartman with a shot on goal, but it went wide of the net. Boldy to Hartman went wide of the net. 9:54 left in the first. Wild have 9 shots on goal to the Chicago Blackhawks. 1 shot on goal. Other scores tonight, Calgary and Winnipeg. Winnipeg's up 2-0 to the Calgary Flames. The Winnipeg Jets, I mean. Middleton trying to keep it in. Big check by Hartman. No, was that Hartman? No, 28. Oh. Stick broken down in the corner. Wild have the puck now. Flip it in the zone. Foligno, man. He's playing hardcore. Spurgeon trying to keep it alive. Spurgeon flips it out. It goes off of a player. Merrill gets it. Spurgeon gets it back over to Gaudreau. Gaudreau kicks it down into the Chicago zone. Janko right on it. Janko stayed with it. Foligno was right there. The Wild are at center. Now Chicago's got it in the Wild zone. Wild playing hell of a defense. Jared Spurgeon flips it, goes to center, and nothing called. Chicago's got it. Shot on goal, goes wide. Gustafson right there. Merrill with a big check knocks him down. Chicago's going to try to get a chance here and shot on goal. That one goes off of Gustafson's shoulder and goes back out in the play. Wild on the attack, keeping going. Tough break for the Washington Commanders, losing to Philadelphia Eagles 55-23. So the Eagles will be in the Super Bowl. Chicago brings the puck up. They're still in the Chicago zone. Wild sitting there fishing it out. Hartman had it, and we look like we got a offside penalty, or 2-0 with 7:44 in the first. Oofta. Hi, Liz? Hi, Liz. It's my cousin Lizzie. Yeah, she was watching me, but I don't think she's watching me now. But no, it's my cousin Liz. Yeah. Oh, wow. So wow, this has been a very big first period here for the Wild. 2 goals already, and they're just coming out, just taking control of everything. Mm-mm-mm. Oh. So yeah, it's 2-0. Goals from Spurgeon and Gaudreau. 7:44 left on the first period. Last 15 meetings between the Wild and the Blackhawks, the Wild were 14-0-1. Blackhawks were 1-11-3. 52 goals for the Wild, 23 for the Blackhawks. And, pretty much the Wild have been, taking the Blackhawks and pretty much just kicking the crap out of them. So, Wild have the puck now. They shoot it down into the Chicago zone. Chicago's going to get it on defense. They got that great scoring line of Faber, Middleton, Hartman, or Zuccarello, Kaprizov, and Eric Zanek. Brock Faber comes in, gets it up at the blue line, dumps it in for Middleton. Middleton's got it in the back of the Chicago zone. Kaprizov right there on the end, trying to snipe a little bit. Kaprizov almost had it. And Eric Zanek almost got it. Zuccarello let it go. Goes all the way back, and Faber will get it here behind the net for an icing call. Krill the Thrill Kaprizov comes back into the lineup, and he looks pretty good tonight. .704 down in the Chicago zone for the faceoff, and it is 22. Oh, Konstantinov took the faceoff. Konstantinov has been taking the faceoffs tonight. It's been really kind of hard to see him take the faceoffs tonight because I haven't seen him in the lineup for a long time. But he's on the second line, and then Dermott is in, and Dermott is in. He's in tonight as well, and it's so different to see Dermott in as well because Dermott's one of those people who doesn't really play much. But it's one of those things. Chicago on attack now. Oh, Chicago lost it. Went down low in the Wild zone. Wild on really good defense. Bogosian put him into the ice, made him eat the ice, and it looks like we're gonna get a penalty back there. Oh, that's right. That's that Connor character that they have. Yeah. Connor Baird. Yeah, is his name. Yeah, he's a young kid who's just playing like Buffalo's winning 10-7. That's good. Minnesota Wild have it at center. Jacob Spurgeon's got it, or Jared Spurgeon's got it. Flips it into the Chicago zone. Boldy fighting for the puck. Rossi coming in to help out. Boldy brings it around the goal, kicks it up ice to Spurgeon. Spurgeon over to Boldy. Boldy shoots it in. Almost took out the linesman. That linesman wasn't paying any attention. Somebody better get him a bib. Looked like he threw up on himself. That linesman was surprised at that shot. Oh crap! That linesman would have crapped himself. I think he needs new diapers. Middleton in the back of the Wild goal brings it up and he shoots it and it goes all the way long, so that'll be icing. Jake Middleton was looking for a pass there, and then all of a sudden there was nobody there. And Jake Middleton just kicked it all the way down, and it was like, yeah, whatever. 5:20 left to go in the first period here. Minnesota Wild up 2-0 on a Jared Spurgeon and a Gaudreau goal. On a Gaudreau goal and a Jared Spurgeon goal. I thought it was Rossi bringing it in. Oh, that's Rossi. And there it goes to center. Faber on the attack. Hartman. Chicago with a shot went wide. Puck went all the way back into Chicago's zone. Chicago has it at center. Brings it up. Takes a shot. Went off of Middleton's shoulder, it looked like. Shot saved by Gustafson. Big glove save by Gustafson there. 4:42 left in the first period. Minnesota Wild up 2-0. Middleton took that shot to the leg, that last one. No. Yeah, because everybody wants a purple wood satin finish. I mean, yes, if you live in Minnesota, you probably have like purple something all over your wall, but too bad your Vikings can't win a damn game. I'm sorry. I don't like the Minnesota Vikings. I never have. Never been a fan of them. No. God, I could really go for some peanut butter M&Ms. I might have some ice cream later. I don't know yet. I would have gone to. What's it called tonight? Cold Stone Creamery to go get some ice cream tonight because they close at 10. So I might go there tonight when this is all said and done. I don't know yet. Oh. All right, Chicago had the puck and they lost it. And now the Minnesota Wild are bringing the puck up and they're shooting it into the Chicago zone. Kirill Kaprizov back there in Chicago to put a big hiatus on that one. Zuccarello has the puck now at center for the Wild. Over to Kirill Kaprizov. Kirill Kaprizov misses the puck, but Zuccarello's got it. Over to Kaprizov. Down low. Oh my God. And Eric Zanek almost scored a goal from a Kirill Kaprizov pass. He wasn't trying to step on the goalie. The goalie was doing his thing, and Zanek was just getting knocked down. Oh. Zuccarello to Kaprizov to Eric Zanek right there in the front. Puck went between the legs of the goalie just laid down, and then Eric Zanek was trying to take care of himself, but Eric Zanek's got that little bit of a smile on his face. Wild have 7 scoring chances already to Chicago's 0. Whoa! Puck went up in the air and bounced, and it just went in the center of the ring. That was really cool. Gaudreau kept it in by some reason. Chicago has it in the Minnesota Wild zone, but Gaudreau picks it up, brings it back to center, and the Wild are on the charge. Folango in the back of the net. Minnesota Wild comes up with it. Gaudreau goes around the back of the net, brings it around, turns around, fires in front of the net. Had a shot, but it went wide. Minnesota Wild keeping the puck in the Chicago zone. Gaudreau over to Jenka, or over to God, I hate his freaking name. LaCoy. It's Lauko. Yeah. Luco. Yeah, Jacob Luco is his name. I have trouble saying his name. But he's a good player. He's number 94. He's really a good player. Middleton on defense, good job. Faber had the puck, brings it up, goes around Hartman and Tenen on the hit. Oh, Hartman had a chance, and he fanned on a Konstantinov pass. Oh, Konstantinov almost got it. Shot went wide for Chicago. Chicago had a shot on goal, but that's not really doing anything when it just keeps on swinging and missing like Charlie from the Mighty Ducks. Right. Ooh, Faber took a big hit. Chicago on the attack. Rossi on his back, keeping the defense in check. Puck goes down and it goes into Chicago's zone. And it's 28. Oh, that's Ogrig. Yeah. His name is Ogrig. It's Ohgreh. Yeah, Ogrig. And Rossi was bringing the puck up. Now he went to center. He gave it over to Ogrig. Ogrig kicked it down, and Boldy loses it. Goes into Chicago's zone. Boldy right there with a backhand. Big shot on the goal. Big save by the goalie. Matt Boldy had a nice shot on goal. Good Lord. That was a big play. Matt Boldy ended up getting the puck for some odd reason. No offsides. Right to Kaprizov with a shot. Fan. Eric Zanek in the corner. Kaprizov's got it. Goalie covers because he's like, God dang it, we got to get this figured out. And there's 57 seconds left in the first period. Woo! Matt Boldy had a nice backhand shot here. Came out of nowhere. He stopped the puck and he took a backhand at it and he almost got a goal. He just put his stick down and boom, he just ended up getting a shot on goal. Matt Boldy against the Blackhawks, 5 goals, 6 assists, and 11 points. 57 seconds left in the first period. Pretty much the Wild have been kicking ass and giving a clinic. Middleton kicks it up to the middle and goes to Brock Faber. Faber kicks it down. Fra rah 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 rah. Zuccarello keeps it in. Chicago's got it in the Wild zone. Chicago with a shot on goal. Big wide save there by Gustafsson. And Minnesota has it, trying to bring it up the boards. Eric Zanek's got it. 20 seconds left in the first period. Chicago's got it at center. Chicago loses it. 13 seconds left in the first period. 8 seconds. Wild cleared all the way down. And that'll go out of play with 5 seconds left in the first period. Nope. Tummy showing. Kirill Kaprizov not doing very well tonight. He's kind of pissed off about his performance. Not too happy about it. But he's understanding what he needs to do. Gaudreau takes the face-off. Luongo right there, and we go into the end of the first period. Going to the end of the first period, Minnesota Wild 2-0 on a Jake Spurgeon and a Gaudreau goal. So, oh boy. So that's the first intermission coming up. Oh my God. Oh. Soderblom. Sorry, I know nothing about hockey. Well, it's okay, Travis. Don't worry about it. That's what I'm here for. I love hockey. We always know that you were a basketball player and a basketball player, football player, and a baseball player. That's all you were. You didn't do much hockey. I love hockey. I wish I could have played hockey. Like, I wish I could have played it, but my parents never wanted me to play hockey. Nope. They always thought that I was playing video games all the goddamn time when I went to hockey practice, but I was sitting around waiting for the friggin', what's it called, shop to open because I didn't have any equipment. Nope. Yeah. And then the coach wanted me to be a goalie. And so they wanted to buy me goalie equipment. So, yeah. Oh. Give your love to me. I love Brock Faber. He's one of my favorite players. Yeah, I love him. I mean, he's awesome. Minnesota boy, home team. It's okay if you know nothing about hockey. My bowling shoes are turning out awesome. Yeah. My bowling shoes. Yeah, so far my bowling shoes are turning out awesome. I'm not done yet. I gotta finish them still, but I haven't had my bowling shoes. I used to have a great pair of bowling shoes. I used to have these bowling shoes that were like Darth Maul and they were black and red. And then for some odd reason, I've changed to liking more green and red, and it's just because I love the Minnesota Wild. I'm actually going to start bowling again, I think. I think I'm gonna start bowling again because I used to bowl a lot. I used to go bowling like every night. Like I used to have my own equipment, which I still do. That's why I bought my own shoes. Yeah, yeah. I like having my own stuff. Isn't that way you don't have to rent a foot disease? Yeah. Tweedledee, tweedledee. Every time every time there's a game against Chicago, I always think of Uncle Buck. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Because Chicago makes me think of Uncle Buck all the time because I think it's just a fun. I just think that's like a really fun. I mean, Chicago's an actual like not that bad of a city. The only thing I don't like about it is the Dan Ryan Expressway. Call it the Damn Ryan Expressway. But I don't have really anything bad against Chicago. I don't really hate Chicago. I've never disliked Chicago. I've always thought Chicago was a great place to live, or I mean, would be a great place to live if you like, really wanted to live there. Detroit, that's where we're going when we lose our house to the Boondocks. When we lose the Goondocks. Ba-da-ba-ba-doo. This is what I do, guys. Yeah, I customize my own shoes. I do this all the time. This is what I love doing. This is my favorite thing in the whole world. I love customizing shoes. I love doing all sorts of fun stuff. Yep. Well, yeah, I'm not asking you to join the podcast. I mean, if you want to follow me, I appreciate that, but that's about all I ask for you guys. Oops. Twiddly twiddly give your heart a ring. I got that song stuck in my head. I don't know why. Oh, it's really green. I don't know why people keep on messaging me during my during my podcast or during my cast, but they seem to do it all the time. They seem to go ahead and they're like, just like, yeah, we're just gonna send Jack a message when we know darn well that he's in the middle of a podcast. That's going to be a big game. So they're going to pause for hockey for a while. Yeah, they're going to pause hockey for a while in February because they got the Four Nations game coming up. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, sure. Huh. That's a red one. Elka River. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off the. I'm gonna have to get off the paints and really. Well, I don't know. I wish not. Facebook one because I got to see where everybody's messaged me. Well, because Joe didn't message me today, so I don't know where she was. Yeah. Yep. Got a lot of likes, got a lot of love. You can catch it on YouTube. You can catch it on Facebook. Oh, I'm getting ready to come back to the second period here. After one, Minnesota Wild is up 2-0. Oh boy. 3 games since returning from the injury, Jared Spurgeon has 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points, 3 shots, and 6 blocks, and a goal tonight in the game. Jared Spurgeon, we're glad to have him back in the lineup. He is the captain, and he also is on defense. One of the best defensive players we have. Mm. Oh man, what a day. Oh, speaking of Brian, that's the person that I thought it was. Brian Elvestead. It's good to see him on. It's good to see him watching. I was talking about him because I saw a post from him today that he commented on one of my posts today. But I don't really think that I talked to you much when I worked at O'Reilly's with you, Brian. I think I talked to you when you worked at a bouncer at Fat Daddy's is where I think I talked to you, but I'm not really sure. I don't remember who I talk to a lot of times when I do things. But yeah, because we recently lost one of our friends. We lost Berkeley Westendorf, and yeah, he sadly passed, is what I heard. So I commented on a thing that I knew him from O'Reilly's. Yeah, I don't know what he died of, but he passed away, and he'll be missed by a lot of us here that know him in Minnesota and know him in Alexandria. Um, but yeah, I don't know what it does with my phone. For some odd reason, it lets me have three people go live with me, and then all of a sudden it shuts off, and then it has nobody else, and then it doesn't. I mean, I've seen people do live videos on Facebook, and they've had like 17 to 40 people on their live and stuff like that, and I just don't understand. I don't think anybody opens it up for me like that because I don't think I have that many followers. I'm not like a big time supporter. I mean, nobody really follows me. A lot of people want me to go to different platforms. They want me to go to X. They want me to go on to other things. And, I'd love to do that, but, you know, I just have to do what I can. I got to find a thing that lets me do more lives than just, doing it here. Getting ready to start the second period here. Minnesota up 2-0 to the Chicago Blackhawks on a Jared Spurgeon and a Freddie Gaudreau goals for the Minnesota Wild. Kirill Kaprizov's been around for making a lot of plays tonight, but he just hasn't been able to come. Hasn't even been able to come through. But he'll come around. Before you know it, Kirill Kaprizov's going to make it happen. So that was that was a good goal, that Gaudreau one that bounced off the back of the goalie. First period stats: 2 goals for the Wild, 11 shots on goal, 17 shot attempts, 9 scoring chances, 2 missed shots, no power plays, and 5 faceoffs won. For Chicago, 0 goals, 1 shot on goal, 18 attempts, no scoring chances, 8 missed shots, no power plays, and not a lot of things going the Chicago Blackhawks way. So we're getting ready to start the second period here. We got the Zuccarello, Eric Zanek, Middleton, Faber, and Kaprizov line out there. Yep, Faber, Middleton, Zanek, Eric Zanek, Kaprizov. Got that line out there. Eric Zanek taking the face-off. And we're underway on the second period here in Chicago. Puck goes behind the goal. Philip Gustafson flips it up in the air, gets it around. It's in the corner of the Wild. Middleton's got it up to Faber. Faber sends it down and gets it over to Eric Zanek. And Eric Zanek brings it into Chicago's zone. Chicago's got it on offense. They shoot it all the way down, and it goes into the Wild zone. And Faber and Middleton are on it for defense. Chicago keeps it in, and it goes over to the corner. Krill, Kaprizov, and Faber on the defense. Puck goes in the corner. Chicago up top side. Big shot. Number 95 for the Blackhawks almost fell down on that one. Didn't seem to get a good feeding underneath him. Comes in. Big shot saved by Gustafsson. Kept in by the Wild. And it is offsides. Offsides or icing. Oh, Utah got killed 3-1 by Ottawa. Nice. Zuccarello, Faber, Eric Zanek is going to try to take the face off. And we got that Kaprizov line out. Chicago got the puck in the Wild zone. Shot in front of the net. Goes wide. Chicago trying to be on the attack with a big slap shot. And that went off of Middleton. Middleton just took another shot to the shoulder again. He's a defensive machine tonight. Faber on defense. Poke checking it away. Chicago has a chance. And Wild jump on that one and snuff that one out like a fire. Eric Zanek kicks it up to Kaprizov, and it goes into Chicago's zone. Middleton's hurt here. He looks like he's going to take off. Yeah, he's been hit by Jake Middleton has 93 blocks in 38 games. He's just taking a toll on his body, man. He's just been kicking some tail. Minnesota Wild have it in the Boldy with a shot. Almost goes in the goal, but wide. Minnesota keeps it up top. Over to Boldy. Merrill with a shot. Centered. Wide. And the Wild keep it in the zone. Rossi comes around the boards. Picks it up. Nope. Loses it to Chicago behind the net. Rossi fighting for it. Rossi still with it. Gives it over to Merrill. Merrill loses it, goes back to it with Merrill over to Rossi. No, Boldy into that's 28. That's Olgin. Yeah, that's Olgin. Shot on in front, right in front of the goal. Olgin with a shot. No save, no defense. Minnesota Wild keeping the puck alive. Bogosian keeps it in the zone. Boldy has the puck for the Wild. Big shot. Oh, Boldy had a chance, but there was nothing there. God. And it goes all the way down, and Gustafsson's going to get this and kick it out. Minnesota Wild have it up to Dumont. Or Matthew Barnes. Wow. Hey, Matthew. Chicago's got it up at center. Faber on the block. 24. It's 24. Oh, yeah. Zach Bogosian. Yeah, Bogosian's out there. And Zach Bogosian stepped up and came in for Middleton, who's out. Yeah. Hartman. That was Gaudreau. Falongo down there in the Chicago zone. Faber keeps it in. Nope, it's in the Wild zone. Faber passes it to Hartman. Hartman plays it all the way around. Tenen gets it, brings it all the way around, and Chicago on the tear. But Chicago loses it. Nice shot by Gustafsson. What are you doing? Dude, the guy went and slapped it. Well, yeah, you're going to get your ass kicked, you moron. Oh, his name's Maroon. Sorry. But Maroon took a slap at the goalie. Do you not know where you are, dude? Like, I mean, you just like hit Gustafson like right in the hand. Yeah, he chopped Philip Gustafson's hand. Yeah, Martin took the shot, went off of Middleton's leg, and that's why Middleton went out. He hobbled out because it took him in the leg, and then Gustafson pushed him to the bench. Middleton's having problems getting back to the locker room. He took that shot hard to the leg, so that means Bogosian's going to have to step up for defense now. Philip Gustafson just took a big chop to the hand. So, yeah. So the Minnesota Wild Bogosian's going to have to step up. Tien racing back for the puck. Big hit from Tien. Wild keep it in. I wish I just could keep that in. Yeah. Hartman trying to keep it in at center. Oh, wow. Minnesota Wild on the attack. It's been the Wild so far in this game. Minnesota's just been attacking the puck and just attacking everything. Brock Faber has it now for the Wild. Sends it up ice to Tien. Tien goes down. Zuccarello right there. Eriksson X got it. Brings it up top. Slap shot. Ooh, had a burp. Eriksson X stops the puck by taking his stick away from him. Brock Faber fighting in the corner. Eriksson X fighting with Trevin. Oh, big shot. Gustafson with a save. Oh. 13:53 of the second. 2-0 Wild. Oh, I'm ugly. I'm ugly. Oh, my word. It kind of feels like somebody's watching me. Nobody watching on my YouTube channel like no one ever does. I had somebody watch the PWHL game on my other one. I had two people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had two people watch on the on my other podcast, and no one watches on this one ever. I don't know what the heck's wrong with people. Everybody watches it on Facebook all the time, but I don't like using Facebook Live sometimes because it kind of bothers me. Facebook Live is like one of those things where they're like, you don't really know. Matt Zuccarello. I love that name. Zuccarello, yeah. Matt Zuccarello, he's been just being a tear. He's just been having a great time. Just a great player. He had a big game last night with a couple of redirect goals last night. He scored a couple of goals. He's played a couple of games. Yeah, he's on a tear. 13:47 left to go in the second period. Minnesota on the breakaway here. Eriksson trying to get down into Chicago zone. Matt Zuccarello has 12 goals, 23 assists, and 23 points on this season. Brock Faber's got the puck for the Wild down in his zone. Gives it up to Zuccarello. Zuccarello flips it in. Puck goes bouncing over top of the goalie. Eric Zanet gets it Eric Zanet gets it for the Wild down low in Chicago zone. Kaprizov was coming after it, but he turned, and Dumont is stepping in. Yeah, Dumont stepped in for the injured Middleton. Yeah. Oh, Gustafson with a shot, and then I don't know what happened, but yeah. Oh, come on. You want to get a major? Shut up. Go to the box, you big Neanderthal dummy. Falango. that's Chicago's Falango. Trying to trip up Kirill Kaprizov, but he was holding on to him. Like, I mean, he pretty much held on to him, and then Falango's like, yeah, okay. So is he related to our Falango, or is he? Yeah, that's Chicago's Falango. He's a douchebag. Yeah. So Minnesota has a 4-minute power play. Oh, Falango got a 2-minute holding and a 2-minute unsportsmanlike misconduct. Wow. That's why Wild's got a 4-minute power play. So Falango got a holding penalty and then a misconduct penalty. Yeah, because they can't give you a penalty for being 2 minutes for being a dick. They have to give you a misconduct penalty. Oh, here comes Kaprizov. Oh, Kaprizov had a chance. Zuccarello's got it up top. Kaprizov down low. The shot goes wide. Down to Kaprizov. What? Kaprizov. I don't know what kind of shot that was, but Kaprizov just kind of like flipped it in there, like fanned it in there. Rossi's got it and brings it up to Gaudreau. Hartman. Yeah. Ogren. Yeah. 28 is Ogren. I got to remember that. He's a big name that's like missed a lot, like Ogren and Gaudreau, who's already scored a goal once already tonight. Yeah. 2:26 left in the power play, 11:15. Looks like we're going to get icing. Yeah, Ogren. And Kirill Kaprizov had a shot, but it just went and hit the top bar, hit the crossbar. Mm-hmm. Dun, 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 dun. 2:23 left in the power play. 11:12 left in the second period. Ogren has it, brings it down into the Chicago zone. Chicago goalie clicks it out, goes up front, and goes all the way back down into the Wild zone. Brock Fraber there to pick it up. We have Boldy, Ogren, Kaprizov, Zuccarello, and Faber out on the ice. Kaprizov with it now, doing some Fandle dangle little work. And we have a offsides. Yeah, I'm bleeding. I cut my scab on my leg. Yeah, I always cut my scabs on my legs because they itch all the time and I can't. Mm-hmm. Minute 40 left of the power play. Ooh, whoa. Almost fanned on that one. That was Spurgeon. Yeah. To Zuccarello. Back to Spurgeon. Over to Zuccarello. Back to Spurgeon. Spurgeon up to. Nice shot and a big save. Spurgeon took that one for a slap shot. You know, I'm really getting sick and tired of this freaking t-shirt. I'm gonna start to stretch this damn thing out because it don't all freaking stay on me. Yeah. I hate that when you buy t-shirts from Walmart and they're like, oh yeah, they're tall, they're supposed to fit you, and then all of a sudden you put it on and like sucks up like a freaking yeah. And Kaprizov has it with 1:09 left in the power play. Oh, Kaprizov goes up top. Whoops. Okay, Zuccarello. Kaprizov right in the front. Ooh, Kaprizov took a shot on goal, but it was wide. Or I was right in the glove save. Oh, oh. 43 left on the power play. They've had some chances, had some touches. If he would have gone the other way, he would have had a goal. Mm-hmm. And Chicago's going to clear it. 46 left on the power play. Jared Spurgeon brings it up. Passes it up to Boldy. Yep, Boldy over to Kaprizov. Kaprizov shoots. He scores! Kirill Kaprizov. Power play goal. Lights the lamp. And that's the third goal of the night. Oh, Eric Zanek got the goal. I thought that was Kirill Kaprizov, but nope. It was Eric Zanek who got the goal. Oh, Eric Zanek redirected it. That's what happened. Yeah, Kirill Kaprizov shot it, and then Eric Zanek redirected it. Nice goal. Nice goal for Eric Zanek. His ninth goal of the season, power play goal, was an assist by Kirill Kaprizov. And Falango's not too happy. But then our Falango comes out there and kicks his tail. Dude, the Falango brothers need to just go at each other. Gaudreau's got it. Top of the shot. Oh, Middleton's back out on the ice. Good to see him back out on the ice. Yeah. Oh, big shot. So what? They can't have both Falangos out there or something? Or what is that like? It's like oil and water or what? Yeah. You bring out the Falango of Chicago against the Falango of the Wild, and I bet it like is like oil and water. It doesn't mix. Oh, big save there by Philip Gustafson. And the Wild changed up with 8:12 left to go in the second period. Oh, big save by Gustafson. Konstantinov to Tien. Tien got it. Konstantinov comes around over to Merrill, over to Bogosian. Bogosian with a shot, blocked. Wild keep it in the zone. Down to Merrill. Glove saved by the goalie for Chicago. And geez, it has been all Minnesota Wild with shots on goal tonight. Holy cow. 3-0 Wild, 7:43 left to go in the second. Mm-mm. No. No, she hasn't. She hasn't talked to me all day today, so I don't know if she's all right or if she's just, mean, I just let her have her day. John Hines, 10-7-2 record in the Central Division this season. Jake Middleton back out on the ice for the Wild after he's been taking a lot of plays off of his legs. 7:43 left in the second here. Minnesota Wild already in Chicago's zone, and it looks like we have a puck that took someone's face off. Well, took out some teeth. He didn't need them anyway. The Minnesota Wild have 18 shots to Chicago's 4. Jones is going to take off for the Chicago Blackhawks. He got hit in the face, so he'll come back. Minnesota Wild have it in the Chicago zone. Kept in by Kirill Kaprizov. Oh. And it goes to Middleton down in the corner, and it looks like we have a offsides. $7:23 left to go in the second. The Wild are in Chicago's zone. Brock Faber over to Kirill Kaprizov. And it looks like it's going to stay into the Chicago zone. Kirill staying down there. And now Chicago's got it at center. Brings it into the Wild zone. Goes behind the net of Gustafsson. Minnesota Wild keep it going in. Next game for the Wild will be against the Maple Leafs on Wednesday. Against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Puck is at center. Chicago's got it in their hands. Oh, bouncing puck goes into the Wild zone. Chipped in, Merrill. Falango tried to do something and he fanned on it. But it was the Falango from Chicago, so he fanned on a big shot. And it's just so funny to see him with the puck now because he's trying so hard. I don't know if Falango is related to Falango. I have no idea. I'll check and look at that after the game. I'll find out. Puck went out of play. We got some pushing and shoving behind Gustafsson here. Boy, that Falango guy wants to start something. Maybe somebody should put him in his place. Come with me, and we'll be watching wild freaking hockey. Yeah. Yes. I think I gotta drop a curtain down behind me or something. I don't know. I gotta figure something out. That's one of the things that I've always, you know, like in broomball, you can play with in broomball, you can play with skates on if you want to, or you can play with shoes on, right? And yeah, I just think that it's kind of weird how the goalies, play with skates on. Yeah, Jake Middleton has been blocking shots like crazy tonight. He's been just taking it on a tear. Yeah, he's been tripped up. He's been falling on his backside, but he's been on a tear tonight. Yeah, it's good to see him back out on the lineup tonight because he's been taking shots after shots after shots. Shot. Jacob Middleton. Okay, 5:53 left to go here in the second. Gaudreau took the face off, and they'll bring it back, and they'll face off again. Demont is on the other side. Oh, and Gaudreau gets it. Um, yeah, Dumont there to get the. Does Dumont have a big cage on his face? Oh wow! Whoa! What do we got going on there? Falongo. Telegram from Longo. Oh, jeez. Gaudreau just about stole it from the goalie. Yeah, Jacob LaCroix or Le, Le, LaCoy. Jacob LaCoy. That's number 94. That's Jacob LaCoy. He's number 94. Yeah, he's a player that's been stepping up for the Wild lately, and he's been doing very, very well. Another person is Tien or Tenon. He's number 19 for the Wild. Lost his stick, but oh, oh, come through with the boys. Yes. Oh, nice. Tien's like, wow. Oh my God, that shot went so wide. Oh God. Chicago had a chance, but it went wide, very wide of the net. I don't know how close that was. I think Gustafson's gonna have to thank the post on that one. Doink, another shot wide, another shot wide. Oh, you fanned on it. Chicago's got it back in their own zone because they fanned on it. The Wild will host the Hurricanes on February 6th at 6:30. 3:40 left to go in the second. Middleton kicks it down for Kaprizov. Kaprizov turns to Zuccarello. Zuccarello in front. Oh, nobody there. No one home. Kirill Kaprizov. No offsides. Right in front. Zuccarello back to Kaprizov. Come on, Kaprizov. Don't mess it up. Kaprizov right in front of the goal. Spurgeon to Kaprizov. Kaprizov in the front centers. Oh, puck goes all the way down, and Jared Spurgeon going to pick this up. Oh, my leg went numb. I hate that. Eric Zedek to Zuccarello. Zuccarello keeps it in. Kirill Kaprizov getting manhandled. Remember back in the day when Fox had the laser puck? Like you could actually watch the puck, and then when a slap shot happened, it turned red. Yeah. I mean, now it's so much easier to find out where the puck is at, but ooh, that's Dermont icing. Oh, Kirill Kaprizov having a hard time tonight trying to get a puck in the basket. Yeah, he's been playing tough tonight. Yeah, he has been. Yep. 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in the second period here. Kirill Kaprizov has 7 shot attempts, 2 assists, and he's been on the ice for 14 minutes and 45 seconds. But he's just not having one of those nights for him yet. He'll get a goal. Stop shaking your head. You'll get a goal. Rossi will help you out. Oh, Zuccarello stopped on that punk like it was he was stopping on a fire. Gustafson had another one come into his legs, and Kirill Kaprizov clears it all the way down, and it'll touch the goalie. Oh, he'll let it go for icing. Dun, 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 dun. Kaprizov, Rossi, Zuccarello, Bogosian, and Dermont out there right now for the Wild. Kaprizov's coming off. Yep. At least I think he is. Now here comes Rossi. Oh, Rossi's got it down low. Oh, Boldy with a shot save. And it goes. Minute 27 left on the 27 left in the second period. Weird, just doesn't seem like I'm doing anything today. Well, it is already 7:40. Yeah. Ooh. Ow. My lip kind of did that vibration thing, and it tickled my nose. Mm. Oh, Rossi's got it. Rossi bringing it around. Boldy brings it around, kicks it over to Rossi. Boldy's got it. Rossi. Faber. Keeping it in the zone for Chicago. Moron. Nope, that's Falango. Falango for Chicago. He's not doing very well tonight. No, he's having issues. Rossi break. Oh, wow. Rossi takes this. Moron took out his own teammate. 32 seconds left in the second period, and I think Chicago's just falling apart here. They're standing in the clouds. Ooh, Oh. Goes down. 21 seconds left remaining in the second period. Minnesota up 3-0. Oh, big check to the boards there. Loco wants. Oh boy, 6 seconds, 5, 3-2 shot on goal, and that's the horn for the second end of the second period. Minnesota Wild up 3-0, and it's just been the Wild all night long. I'm gonna check out something here. Okay, Marcus Foligno. Wait, hold on. Marcus Foligno. Does he have a brother that plays on the Chicago team? Okay, let's see here. Foligno. Yeah. Foligno brothers. Marcus is the youngest brother. Okay, Nick Foligno does play for Chicago. Okay, yeah. So Nick Foligno is Marcus Foligno's yeah. Okay. So I did look this up. Marcus Foligno is actually brother to Nick Foligno, who plays on Chicago, and Nick Foligno is the one that went to the penalty box because he was making fun of Kirill Kaprizov and he got a misconduct, and then yeah, so it's basically been going, it's been all going wild, Minnesota Wild, they've been playing really well tonight. Boy. Oh. I think I said I'm gonna have some ice cream. We're gonna pause for some ice cream break. Oh. 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 God. Mm. Mm-hmm. Peanut butter, chocolate, and caramel. Ah, good ice cream. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Yep, and that's coming back up again. Minnesota plunge, the polar plunge. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow. The Colorado Avalanche beat the Rangers 5-4. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. People don't like Minnesota home games because they don't win at home. No. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I miss doing stuff like going out to places and stuff. I was actually going to go to the Minnesota Frost game today, but then I realized to myself that the Wild played tonight, and I was like, I really and truly would like to have done, like, I would really like to do a podcast tonight for both games, and I did. Yeah. The one thing about being a Wild fan, I don't like the yellow, green, and white jerseys. I don't like them. That is the one thing I do not like about the Minnesota Wild is the yellow, green, and white jerseys. Uh-oh. Yeah, I've never liked the yellow. I've never liked the yellow, green, and white jerseys. That's the one thing. That's the one thing I don't like about the Wild is that jersey because I always call them the Green Bay Packer jerseys. Yeah, and every time they wear those colors, they wear the Green Bay Packer colors. They either win or they lose or something bad happens. Yeah. So. John Merrill, what a player tonight. A tear. Yeah. He's a big character. He's a big guy. Good player. Yeah, he's a good player. So now your car can be a cock block. Wow. My nose itches. I don't really talk when there's no intermissions. I kind of just, I feel like I should just do it as like live when the game starts and then go back and forth. But actually, I don't really want to do that because if I cut it off, then I'm never going to get it back up, and I'm not going to really do it. And it's just, yeah, found it, boy. See me riding through the sunset on the television. Cause I'm TNT, I'm dynamite. Yeah, I got the song stuck in my head. I win no fight. I'm a power load. Watch me explode. I should have used this before. That's so cool. Yeah. Well, the Falango brothers did hug before the game tonight. Yeah, Marcus and Nick. Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Dude, I like it when I got a better. I'm actually thinking about starting to go bowling again. Yeah. Yeah. I used to be a really good avid bowler. I used to be really good. And I used to do a thing back in the day. If you used to beat me when I used to go bowling, if you used to beat me 3 games in a row, I would buy you bowling stuff because I would help people, get back into bowling and stuff. And I seriously used to do that. Like, I used to spend so much money on buying people bowling stuff. It wasn't even funny. Yeah. hmm Because my